Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Inkbound. Now at the end of the last episode we switched over, so we're going to be actually playing as the Weaver. That means we need to do a bit of threading. From what I understand, we're going to be tying mobs together, constricting, binding, pulling them all around. And if we get 5 enemies threaded, or all enemies, then we get more will. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. We still have the Garden's Edge tasks. We need to look for the Shadow Vestige set. So let's hop in and we'll do a quick dive, see how the character plays. Oh my god, some of these people have got such high level. We're level 6 and they're level like 400.
Someone else for a second.
Hey, Scribe. No, Quill, I still don't understand.
I'm so sorry, little Quill. I can't understand your letterings. But given that determined expression on your binder's face, I imagine you're looking for aspects.
Always.
The clairvoyant is the only one I've encountered in my wanderings, and even she has been missing for some time. The book she last called home has become, well, a cesspool of darkness and villainy. But that does not mean all is lost. I'd wager the best place to start looking is the Silent Promenade.
Well, I would like to be able to do that, but I think we'll stay focused on the Garden's Edge.
I have a friend there. A, quill of some power. Find them, and they'll set you on your way.
Okay, we might have to do that another time. So we have it gives us the option to re-gear just before going in. Well, we'll keep with what we have, and likewise we're going to keep the blessing of quills because we haven't tried it out, and it's going to give us glyphs for re-rolling and make re-rolling a bit more powerful. So, we don't have the Garden's Edge available. Well, in that case, we may as well go to the Silent Promenade. So straight off the bat, what have we got? That's Will Collector, that's Ambusher. Ambush Vestiges also trigger on the second and third turns, trigger on every turn. I'm assuming that there's some really powerful Ambusher Vestiges. Oh right, yes, so this is one of them. On your first turn, attack bindings do 50% bonus damage. So if that was happening every turn, that would be really quite good. Collecting an orb reduces the cooldown on random binding to 0. That's got potential. Or Steady Tortoise will give us Wool Collector, which will allow us to do more things. I'd go with Ink Flat. On your turn, reduce the cooldown of your highest cooldown binding by 1. It's going to make us do things a bit faster. Now, augmenting a binding. This deals 150 damage to all threaded enemies. We could then have it do burn on all of them. Critical thread sounds very cool though. 2 crit chance and 15 crit damage for each thread that we have. Or Quick and Stitch, being able to do that every turn, I think, is going to be very, very powerful. If we re-roll this, we will have a chance of getting higher rarity options. So let's have a look. Okay, that's just plain better. Further range, widen area for the threads. That's cool. Oh, because we might hit multiple things for the thread. And Sewing Stitch inflicts threaded before dealing damage. Stitch can hit non-threaded enemies. We've still got a couple of glyphs, so let's re-roll again. Yeah, I think we'll go for Quick and Stitch at this point. And we'll grab the potion. Right, we've taken a long time to not do much. So Tarnished Vault, there we go. We don't care about the Quilling Cage so much as just getting some vestiges. Let's see how this plays. Okay, so they're already putting bombs out. Thread is actually quite big. So we'll get 2 threads there. We could constrict and then pick that up and maybe be able to do it again. Oh, and you can specifically target with those. Oh, that's cool. That has a lot of potential. Okay. Right. Here's a new plan. What we'll do is we'll come over here. We'll go like that. We've got 4 threads at the moment. So we're going to stitch this guy, which will kill both of them. He's going to blow. We could constrict to kill this one and damage that one. We'll grab that. And we might be able to get this guy killed with a thread and a constrict. There we go. A 1-turn victory. Right. So we've started off with the Expert Binder. Storm King, Precision, Wheel Collector. I do like the Precision for the crit chance. Marked is also very good. We didn't get much use out of this last time, but the Silenced Metronome was absolutely amazing. Because that's every turn that happens. And bringing Storm King up super strong will make a big difference. It's going to be the Silenced Metronome. Oh, there is a lot of these. On your turn, 35% chance to gain a will is actually pretty big. Extra crit damage is nice. But I think we'll go for the... We can re-roll these, actually. Let's re-roll them. It's good. We could start pushing for the Quilling Hoarder. Fabled would need to get up to 6 in order to be useful. I think let's go for the Golden Egg and we'll see how it feels. Okay, in the meantime, we can draft a new binding. After image, gain a stack of blur and critical charge on a random binding. That's got quite a lot of potential for big damage. Create a plant that grants will for each turn it's on the ground. Or teleport away. Let's go for After Image. Let's try and play offensively. Okay, next up. We don't really want to go to Carvers just yet. Free Binding Augment and the option to purchase another could be good. Let's do that rather than Rift in the Story just yet. Oh, that's very expensive. We definitely can't afford the second. Ooh. On turn start, inflict Hex on your threaded enemies. So we would do extra magic damage to them. It seems interesting, but we'd need to be I suppose everything we're doing is mostly magic, isn't it? Stitch is magic, thread is magic. Let's re-roll it. Accurate image means we're going to get more criticals. I can live with that. And yeah, we definitely can't afford that. So we're going to have to move on. So, Tarnished Vault and Uncommon Augment. Yeah, that seems pretty good. And of course the fight beforehand. It's not quite enough for us to go back. Ooh, bigger guys. On defeat, another random enemy is healed for 15% hit points. Yeah, that's not cool. So if we after image... Okay, Constrictor's got a crit on it. We could get 3 big whoppers there. That would kill those 2. But if we were to hit him first, it would kill one of them, and that makes Constrict better. So then we get Constrict, which means 75 damage to each, but it's really more because of the crit. We'll get that. These Bommets are going to be annoying. Let's thread them both and then just stand out of the area. We're going to take a little bit of damage. Which means I'm going to want a way of healing, really. Okay, if I go... Oh, yeah, I can get those 3 all with one. If I do a stitch on you, it's not going to pull in this guy. Let's thread them both. Okay, then if I do a stitch on him, yeah, that's going to be much better. That's going to make him explode. If we do Constrict, it will do 37 to each, so it's going to kill you and damage the others. Grab that. We could do another Constrict, which would do 50 damage to each, which would kill the other Bommet. And then we just need to think about potentially getting out of the way. You know what? Let's get a stack of blur. That gives us critical bindings for next time. Yes, come together. That looks really lovely. Solid hit. We get a stitch on this guy. Yeah, a stitch. And then we could Constrict on these, but it'd probably be better for us to just do a thread through. and then do a constrict on the remaining 2. And then we can get that back. Don't really want to do another stitch just yet. Can we get you with a thread? Yes, we can. If we go there. Constrict is going to do more damage overall. Let's push for that. And then we'll just move slightly out of the area. Little bit of damage. We'll go for an after image. Ooh. Hit him. Get a constrict going. And grab that. They're not quite close enough to be able to get both of them, but one of them will die. Hey, actually, we've got more points than I thought. More will than I thought. On your first turn, gain... That's an ambusher thing. We haven't really lent into ambushing, so that's not going to be that useful. The Misting Bells, though, on collecting an orb, get a shield. This will be useful because Bastion is just useful for us. Flat good. Okay, Binding. Reduce your other cooldowns by 1. We don't really need that. Cone of Frost could be interesting. Lightning Bolt. On being hit, all other enemies are dealt 50% damage taken per stack. Sounds spicy. Get Lightning Bolt and see if we can build something around it. Ooh, Thickened Threads just flat improves its damage. That's a lot. That's almost double damage, actually. And Constrict is okay. Extra crit damage, we'd want to guarantee the crit. So we don't really want this yet. Our crit chance is not terrible. I think Thickened Threads is the most sensible choice right now. Or Quickened Lightning. That would drop it down to 4. No, we'll hold off on Quickened Lightning just for now. Thickened Threads it is. Okay, destroy Vestige to permanently gain double its sets. I think we could destroy Golden Egg. That would give us 20% extra Quillings, and it would, yeah, give us 2 out of 3 on Fabled. We could also go for Misting Bells to just always get 2. Yeah. We'll do the Golden Egg first. Oh, we can only do 1. Okay, that's fine. So we've got Quilling Hoarder and 2 out of 3 on Fabled. Okay, I think we're going to want to go for the Tarnished Vault and the Uncommon Augment. Keep pushing for what we can. Hey, got 213. Potion of Power. Yeah, I don't think we'll replace the Elemental Ale. The Barrier Potion I want to hold on to. I get the feeling that it's going to be useful because we don't really have many options for sorting ourselves out. Okay, so there's a Burrower. If not hit for a turn, extra attack boost for the rest of combat. Yeah, we kind of want to do something about that. Let's get an after image. We'll get threads on both of you. Now would be pretty good, but let's get a lightning bolt on this guy. And then we'll constrict to get everyone. Pick that up. See, Stitch doesn't do that much compared to just Thread now. So it feels like the incentive is there to just keep hitting these guys with different threading. There's no way I can get all three of them, no. Alright. So we'll do that. And we will take our 1 damage. Yeah, we want to definitely get a big thing through there. Constrict will do a bit. How much health has he got, actually? Because if we stitch him, that's going to do quite nicely, actually. If I move slightly this way, I can hit both of you there like that. And then I can do the stitch here. We could do the constrict, which will kill the treasure pot. Then we reset our cooldowns. Still going to take 5 damage. Could stitch you, which takes it down to 2 damage. And then I think hit both of you again. So it's still 2 damage, but it feels manageable. Okay, we want After Image. Give us some blur and a little bit of binding on stuff. Oh, come on, let me get all of them, please. I think that's getting all of them. So big hit there. We're going to want to do probably a stitch, actually. That's going to kill at least 3 of them. Doing it there would kill 2. Doing it there would do quite a lot of damage. It would kill 3 and do more. Yeah. So that was better. We could then do it again on this Vomit in a moment when we grab this. Alternatively, we could hit you both. You know what? It's going to be better if we do that. Let's get both of those. And then we constrict to do 75 damage to each of them. Unless I can hit both of these two while not being exploded. Or maybe I can hit both while not being exploded. Let's move around a bit and see what we've got. That looks like it could work. If we constrict it, is going to kill this guy right next to us, which we don't really want just yet, because that's going to make him explode. Could get a big hit on you, though. Yeah. Hit him with as much damage as we can do. So we've taken a little bit of damage. He's going to explode because of our wonderful smiting. Let's hit him with a fireball. Yeah, if we constrict, it's going to kill this one and damage the burrower. And then I think we can probably just smack him down. And he's done. Tricky. Took a bit of damage. Not too bad, but enough to think about it. Another silenced metronome. It's going to improve our smite damage, and it means we're smiting twice. 40% extra smite damage is pretty nice. I quite like the idea of a widened stitch at this point. Let's re-roll though. Sewing stitch could be very, very useful. But I think the widened one was going to be better. Further range and wider threads though. Yep, that's what we want. We're going to make thread our go-to attack, I think. Destroy a vestige to gain double its sets. We'll do that on the misting belt. Ooh, hello. Let's consume that to get the benefit. Extra burn damage, poison damage, bleed damage. We don't really do any of those. Goodbye, misting bells. So Bastion is up to 2, which means we get 2 shielding each turn. We've got 408 quillings. We've got enough that we can... Probably shouldn't have spent them on that. Enough that we can spend a fair bit.
You gonna buy something or just keep gawking like that?
Okay. What do you have here? Spear of the Gods. Every 2 combats gain a random epic vestige if you get mythos up to 4. Yeah, that's quite... That's like a long-term thing. While defeating an enemy, restore a hit point. Okay, that's good. I'd be willing to get that. And the uncommon augment. Increased targeting area, wider stitch. There we go. Epic augment again in the Guardian battle. Let's do it. The Inferno. So we've already nuked the first thing. That's feels like a good start, you know. Let's start off with Blur. We're going to want to come around I'd actually like to be just out of range, but still close enough to get that. Let's stay where we are for the moment and just keep fighting him. So at this point, Constrict does the most damage. So we'll hit him with Constrict. The thread is pretty big and solid. If we get that, we can Constrict again. There we go. It gives us a little bit more movement range as well. So we'll Constrict again. If we hit him with Lightning Bolt now... it gives him shocked. Probably should have done it as the last action on the turn. We're going to take 6 damage. That's quite painful, actually. Should have saved more movement for getting out of range. We'll take it for the moment. Okay, on being hit, he's going to turn to face us. That's fine. We can deal with that. I would like to get both of you with that, but it's not quite going to work. If we stitch you, it does have wide enough range to hit him. Right, I'm going to have to move a little bit closer so I can get the angle right to do that. We're going to stitch on you would do 70 damage. We may as well, I suppose it does do more, doesn't it? So we'll hit him, Constrict him, grab this, Constrict him. It works quite well, that, actually. Splat, splat, and then we want to move out of this area of effect. It's done a fair amount of damage there. Splat. Constrict would be fine, but it would be better if we hit him, then Constrict him. Then grab that, then Constrict again, or then Lightning Bolt, then Constrict. So we'll grab that. Probably should have Lightning Bolted him first, actually. So Lightning Bolt to do 75. That's going to make... ah, no, I should have done Lightning Bolt as the very last thing. It's not going to make him take more damage. So just Constrict him, and we'll After Image for next turn. We're going to take 1 damage. 1 damage is alright. Because we are gaining health when we defeat enemies at the moment. This is going to crit, so that's nice and convenient. Constrict him. And then I think we're probably going to... is there a thing underneath him? Oh, it's just out of range. That's what it is. Okay. Constrict him again. We are gradually whittling him down. I kind of wish that this applied stacks of something useful. If we come down to here, we're safe. Okay, this will still give us enough to get out of this area. So hit you. Gonna do blur. That will give us another big thing there for a critical attack. This is going to be a critical constrict. Nice. We'll grab that. We'll do a regular constrict. And then we'll hit him with a critical lightning bolt, which will do shocked for next turn. That's what I've been meaning to do for a very long time. So we're back up to like pretty much full health. So splat on through, constrict. He's about to hit phase change. He's not immune yet. Now he's immune. So phase change, Raging Rhino. Okay, he's still turning to face us, but he is threaded up. One, two, constrict. Grab that. Constrict. Give him a hit. Give him a lightning bolt. And then we're going to move out of the damage area. Yeah, so it's doing more area restriction now. That's close enough to get both of them. Give him a constrict. Grab this. I probably should have done an after image first, actually. For the blur. Constrict him again. Blap. Blap. And we're going to want to back away. This area is coming in pretty darn quickly. Okay, good. We can get both of them from here. So, hit you. Both. Get the constrict. We want to grab this. There we go. Hit him with another constrict. Hit him with another thread. Hit him with a lightning bolt, and then get out of the danger zone. So he's down to 1,500 health. We are losing space, but it's alright. Okay, let's do the after image. Hey, look at that, we've got three critical charges. Okay, we can come down to here. So we get a big hit on him. Get that constrict. Get another constrict. And just do as much damage as possible and then get as far away as possible. Okay, that will actually get both of them, which is perfectly positioned for us. So we'll do two like that. Once again, get the constrict. Yeah, we'll do an after image. And we'll do a lightning bolt on him. Out of the danger zone. We should be able to kill him next turn. So splat that through. Get the constrict on him. That's not quite in range, but we've got enough that we can just splat him down. 1, 2, 3, and the rhino is gone. Goodbye, Rhinferno. Then we didn't even need to heal up at the end because of our wonderful teeth on a string. Hey, look, we got a cosmetic. An Inkbound cap. Okay, we can augment... Oh, cooldown reduced to 0 on the first 2 uses each turn. We're not using Stitched, though. Well, I suppose we are, but just not in boss fights. Cost 0 will the first 2 times you use it each turn. That is very, very handy. We are going to want that. And now we can ascend... We can ascend Constrict. 125 damage to threaded enemies is actually really good. That is huge. We're going to go for this one. Strangulate now becomes a viable option for us. Awesome. That's really going to change how this this character plays, because up until now we've been focusing on using the cooldown for this when it's been viable, whereas if we've had multiple like threaded mobs, Stitch has been a lot more useful. This has now potentially got the option to just be better. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to continue next time. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Inkbound. See you soon.